Hello friends, this is Dan Carlton, founder of the Paragraph Project and Planner U. As marketers, we're all familiar with the concept of the purchase funnel. And as marketers, a lot of times we get tasked with finding ways to add more people into the funnel and to expand the funnel and keep people in the funnel longer. One of the things that this can lead to, though, is a lot of frustration because you may be pulling in people that are not the right people. As you're thinking about the strategies of pulling people through the funnel and getting them closer to purchase, what I have you to consider is that maybe the job is not just to get more people in the funnel, but find ways to let people out of the funnel. So create little escape hatches, so to speak, at each level of the funnel where people can opt out if they feel like they are not a good fit for your brand for whatever reason. And I don't mean literally like an opt-out in the footer of an email newsletter, for instance, but just having cues along the way that force people to consider and make a choice. Do I agree with this brand and what they stand for, or do I not? And if they don't, they can get out of the funnel and leave the quality prospects in the funnel so that you can focus on those prospects rather than trying to please everybody that may never come over to your side. Just to give you as one example of how this might work, the name of my company is The Paragraph Project. And Paragraph is actually short. It's a shorthand name for our official name, which is a 142-word long parable. And the parable, I'll post it in the comments below so you can check it out. But the parable is essentially an expression of our view on strategy and research and our perspective on the role of research when it comes to creativity and developing strategies. And whenever we do a pitch to a new client, they invariably ask us how do we come up with the name Paragraph, and we can present that parable to them and say, hey, this is our philosophy in paragraph form, and they can either agree with it or they can disagree with it. They can look at it and say, this is not really the sort of company that we want to work with, and that's fine. They can move on to another company, and there's no sweat off our back. And what we are essentially doing is making sure that people that do get through that filter are the right sort of people that are aligned with our philosophy, and it just makes the sales process a whole lot easier when you know that you're philosophically aligned with the people that you're selling to. As you're thinking about developing a funnel or a purchase journey or whatever it is, I think the key takeaway here is don't just think about ways to keep people in the funnel. Try to find ways that you can kick the wrong people out of the funnel, and that will make your selling process and your marketing process much more efficient and much more targeted and a lot less frustrating. That's what I have for you today. Hopefully that was helpful. I'll have more tips like this in the next couple days. Thanks.